Everyone has that pet peeve, something that just really gets on their nerves. Sometimes it might be really serious. Um, Others can be, a little more simple. Either way, it just gets to you. Everyone has been somewhere where, whether it be like work or during your own personal time or maybe at school, um, and you hear someone smacking their food, gum, um, or slurping on their drink. Sometimes it's while you're out to eat. Maybe it's more in a more professional setting, like work or school. No matter where, it's something you can hear from literally a mile away, especially if it's something that gets on your nerves. When that person has that one thing that just gets to them, it can seem to affect their lifestyle, usually negatively. So, what is it that really gets to you? When you're at work or at school, your lunch break or just a break time in general is your time to relax, recoup, um, you know, kind of gather your thoughts. The last thing you want to hear is someone smacking their food or slurping. This could cause tension in a workplace, like between employees, possibly. Um, Even if it's not something so serious, it could still change the way that you look at someone or you feel towards that person. It could also change your mood for the rest of the day. I know that sounds a little silly to allow something so small like that to change how you feel the rest of the day, but sometimes you just can't help it. Um, when you're out to eat and you hear someone maybe across the restaurant or the next table over or whatever it may be, and they're thoroughly enjoying their meal. Sometimes you could be on a date with someone that you're not real familiar with. You're just learning things about them, getting to know them. You may be on a date with, your husband or your boyfriend, girlfriend, and you are familiar with them, but you're still enjoying your time with them. And you can hear someone else enjoying their food. It could take time away from your time with them and the attention away from the conversation you're trying to have with that person. You could be trying to catch up with a family friend or family in general that doesn't live anywhere near you. And the distraction is just taking away from the conversation again and your thoughts and your time, basically, from the people that you're trying to spend this time with. It could also be the person that you are with, that you are, on a date with, or even someone in your family, or whatever the case may be. It could be that person that is making those terrible noises from their mouth, and it can be a little awkward, or most of the time you wouldn't say anything, which kind of makes you keep it in, which is another whole nother thing. But it could be awkward to say something to someone about how they're chewing or drinking their drink. The last situation I think would be one that we've all experienced for sure. Going to the movies, eating popcorn, someone else eating popcorn. It seems to always happen at like the most dramatic parts of the movie, or sad, or something very serious is about to happen and you hear someone chomping on their popcorn. It could distract you completely and you miss whatever is about to happen on screen. You could just get annoyed and miss the miss the entire rest of the movie, or you're distracted and that's all you can think about and that's all you can hear. Movies are so expensive, especially these days. The last thing you want to do is waste your money on a movie that you couldn't really enjoy because of people's chomping, I guess. So in conclusion, coworkers could interrupt your peace, while you're on break or on lunch. And it could also cause just tension, which is never good, especially when you're working side by side with people. You know, you'd hate to go out to eat and your meal be ruined, whether it be someone not at the table with you or someone at the table with you. You know, movies, everyone loves to enjoy a good movie, so you'd hate for that to be interrupted or wasted money or anything like that. You know, everyone has that one thing that really gets on their nerves, no matter how hard they try to let it not. Sometimes you just can't help it. So let's all just remember to chew with your mouth closed.